Hello, I am Dr. Upendra Gargatte, Associate Professor, Department of Pharmaceutics, Modern College of Pharmacy, Nigdi, Pune. I am going to discuss soft gelatin capsules. After completion of this video tutorial, learner will be able to define soft gelatin capsule, list advantages and disadvantages of soft gelatin capsule, elaborate and analyze components of soft gelatin capsule, describe manufacturing process of soft gelatin capsule. Definition: soft gelatin capsule is one piece hermetically sealed solid soft gelatin shell containing liquid, suspension or semi-solid. The active ingredients can be incorporated into outer shell or inner fill. Soft gelatin capsule is also referred as soft gel, liquigel, or soft elastic gelatin capsules. There are different shapes and sizes of soft gels. Shapes include round, oval, oblong, tube, and some miscellaneous shapes. These shapes are shown in the adjacent image. There are different sizes also. The particular number shows the capacity in minims. These sizes are shown in the figure here. Advantages of soft gelatin capsule: improved bioavailability, speed of product development, enhanced drug stability, superior patient compliance, that is, ease of swallowing, appealing appearance, taste masking, and convenience. Excellent dose uniformity, better tamper evidence. Tampering leads to puncturing and visible leakage. Safer handling of highly potent or cytotoxic drug compounds. Product differentiation is easy through selection of novel shapes, colors, and sizes. Excellent product life cycling management. Disadvantages of tablets are specialized manufacturing equipment requirements, higher cost for manufacturing as compared to tablets, and limited availability of technical experts. The components of soft gelatin capsules are outer gelatin shell, inner fill. These two are the main important components. However, one more component is possible, but that is optional. This component is outer delayed release or enteric coat. Now in the figure you can see at the center a typical capsule is shown. The inner of this soft capsule is filled with suspension of drug. Vehicle is water or oil mixable. The second component is gelatin shell. It is the outer shell. It is consist of gelatin, plasticizer and water. And outermost component is shown. It is enteric or delayed release coat. Outer gelatin shell. This is consist of gelatin, plasticizer and water. Gelatin may be of type A or type B. Selection of gelatin type is based on compatibility with active and inactive ingredients within the soft gel. Plasticizer is used to make soft gel elastic and pliable in the range of 20 to 30%. Commonly used plasticizers are glycerin, sorbitol, USP, and propylene glycol. The water content in the outer gelatin shell is usually 20 to 30%. This is good for wet gel formulation. Colorants. Colors are included in outer shell. FD and C as well as D and C water soluble dyes are preferred. Certified lacs, pigments and vegetable colors can be used. Titanium dioxide is a well-known opacifier for capsules. So titanium dioxide in the concentration of 0.2 to 1.2% can be used as an opacifier. Now pause this video for a while and think, what is the proportion of plasticizer in soft capsule? Note down your answer in notebook. Now your answer is ready. Now let us see. The proportion of plasticizer in capsule is relative to the dry gelatin used. The ratio of dry glycerin to dry gelatin is used to define the relative proportions. This ratio is called hardness of soft capsule. If this ratio is 0.4 to 1, then it is hard, 0.6 to 1, then it is medium, and 0.8 to 1, it is soft. So, when the proportion of glycerin is increased, the hardness decreases, or we can call it as a soft capsule. Pre-encapsulation treatment to gelatin is important before encapsulation. This pre-encapsulation treatment is divided into three parts. One is gelatin mass preparation, second milling or homogenization, and third one deaeration. Now let us see this one by one. Gelatin mass is prepared by gelatin preparation department. The optimum viscosity of the gelatin mass is maintained. The gelatin is weighed on the scales and mixed with the accurately metered and chilled liquid constituents in suitable equipment. The resultant fluffy mass is transferred to melted tanks and melted under the vacuum. The mixing process requires about 25 minutes for roughly 270 kg of mass. The mass is then maintained at temperature of 57 to 60 degrees centigrade before and during the capsulation process. This process is followed by milling or homogenization. Milling or homogenization process is carried out by using suitable equipment such as homoloid mill, stone mill, hopper mill, or some other suitable equipment. The purpose of the milling operation is not to reduce the particle size but to break up the agglomerates of solids and to make certain that all solids are wet with the liquid carrier so as to achieve a smooth and homogeneous mixture. Deaeration is the step followed by homogenization. All the mixtures are subjected to deaeration, and particularly so if the capsulation machine is equipped with positive displacement pump. Deaeration is necessary to achieve uniform capsule fill weights. It also protects against loss of potency through oxidation prior to and during capsulation. When small amount of volatile ingredients are included in a formulation, they are carefully added and blended into the bulk mixture after deaeration. After this pre-encapsulation treatment, the actual process of encapsulation starts. In the encapsulation process, is carried out by rotary die process, and this rotary die process you can see clearly in this figure. The material to be capsulated flows by gravity into a positive displacement pump. The pump accurately meters the material through the leads and wedge as shown in the figure and into the gelatin ribbons between the die rolls. The bottom of the wedge contains small orifices lined up with the die pockets of the die rolls. The capsule is about half sealed when the pressure of the pumped material forces the gelatin into the die pockets, where the capsules are simultaneously filled, shaped, hermetically sealed, and cut from the gelatin ribbon. The sealing of the capsule is achieved by mechanical pressure on the die rolls and the heating at 37 to 40 degrees centigrade around of the ribbons by the wedge. After encapsulation process, drying of soft capsules is carried out. This drying is carried out by infrared rays. Immediately after manufacture, the capsules are automatically conveyed through a naphtha wash unit to remove mineral oil lubricant, if any, present on capsule surface. The washed capsules are subjected to preliminary infrared drying, in which 60 to 70% of the water is removed, or sometimes manually sprayed directly on the trays. Capsules from the infrared dryer are also sprayed on trays, and all capsules are allowed to come to the equilibrium with forced air conditions of 20 to 30% relative humidity at 21 to 24 degrees centigrade. Now, let us summarize what we have learned. We have learned definition of soft gelatin capsule, advantages and disadvantages of soft gelatin capsule, components of soft gelatin capsule, and manufacturing process of soft gelatin capsule. Thank you very much. for patient listening.